Talking to Taliban, India must be wary of terror groups, even if they are in power. India is stepping into tricky territory. For the first time since the Taliban took control of Afghanistan in 2021, their acting foreign minister, Amir Khan Muttaqi, visited India meeting External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar and National Security Advisor Ajit Doval. This visit signals a possible reset in India-Taliban relations, but it also raises big questions about security diplomacy and morality. So why is India talking to the Taliban now? Because geopolitics demands pragmatism. The Taliban control nearly all of Afghanistan. India has invested heavily in Afghan infrastructure and needs to protect its interests there. Relations between Afghanistan and Pakistan are deteriorating, making the Taliban a potential enemy for India. Other regional powers, Russia, China, Iran, and the Central Asian nations are already engaging with them. By reopening its embassy in Kabul and planning to exchange diplomats, India is moving closer to de facto recognition of the Taliban government, though not official recognition yet. But there are serious risks. The Taliban leadership is still under UN sanctions. Amir Muttaqi himself needed a special waiver to travel. During his visit, controversies erupted. The Afghan flag of the Islamic Emirate was raised at their embassy in New Delhi. No women journalists were invited to the initial press meet. Both incidents created backlash and showed poor optics. India's government distanced itself from these moves but failed to clearly state its position on the Taliban's ban on women's education, lack of inclusive politics, and treatment of minorities. Yes, engaging the Taliban is necessary for regional stability to ensure Afghan soil isn't used against India as Muttaqi has promised. But diplomacy with a militant regime must come with caution, clear boundaries. India cannot afford to appear as if it is legitimizing extremism or compromising on human rights for short-term strategic gains. In short, India's outreach to the Taliban is a calculated risk. It may strengthen security and influence or damage India's moral credibility. The big question now is, how far will India go in talking to the Taliban without losing its own voice on democracy and human rights?